Hey everybody, welcome to Chatbox Reviews. I'm Stan with my lovely wife Tanya here again. Man, it's been a while since we've done a reaction TV series as well. We just could not get through Superman Lois. It was just getting so depressing.
So depressing.
And it was like just one thing after another. Like, no movies were really coming out that we were like super pumped about. There was no nothing really positive for us to be like, yeah, this looks really good, because we knew what was coming. It was just more BS. But yeah, so are you excited for this Deadpool and Wolverine?
I'm so excited for Deadpool 3.
I think this is just, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll watch the trailer.
Okay.
And I think I know where they're going with this. I've got a pretty fair idea.
I'm excited.
So if it is what I think it is, it's Deadpool more or less kills the MCU. Like, there's a comic that's, he goes, by the end of it, he goes out and he starts offing all the writers while they're writing.
Oh, that's cool.
And stuff. So
that would be funny.
So, but anyway, well, is there anything you can think of?
No, let's check it out. I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Happy birthday.
Oh. He's got hair.
Yeah, and this is Disney's first produced funded Deadpool.
But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
So they got the whole gang back.
Lee Wilson? Who's asking?
TVA.
Whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, but it is for Disney.
Yeah.
Miss Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious. I was unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here? Walk with me.
I know that actor, but I can't remember where he's from.
You are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
Sounds like the Kingsman's voice.
Yeah.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever.
Is that it, Professor X? That looked like Wolverine in the back of him.
Marvel Jesus.
Oh, that's cool.
See the 20th Century Fox logo in the back?
Oh.
I think that was Pyro from X-Men 2.
Okay.
So I remember hearing he was cast. Dun dun dun.
You just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Actually, okay, thank you very much.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That looks like it's gonna be fun.
The reason why it's called Deadpool and Wolverine, I think it's because they using the word kill in, like, you know, Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. It's not very inviting, friendly kind of PR sort of promotion. So they're like, let's do X-Men, Wolverine, and Deadpool, Wolverine. Like, it looks interesting, but I think it's just their way of hitting the reset
it's just a
button.
teaser as well.
Yeah, like, and the reason why I'm a little bit like, I don't know. The first movie, Fox was just like, whatever, just do whatever, write it,
and it was
make
awesome.
it and stuff. And it was like the writers had said like a good 75% of the original script was used in it, and Ryan Reynolds was ad-libbing and doing different stuff. This movie doesn't. It's a lockdown script. He's not allowed to ad-lib and stuff.
Interesting.
So it's a little bit of a that sort of off the cuff sort of charm. Like he can be like, hey, let's try this or let's try that and stuff. And in the cutting room, we can use it and stuff. But like with this, I'm a little bit like concerned because yes, it is Disney. Yes, he did have to pitch it to Kevin Feige and to Disney to be like, hey, can I do it? That's why we got that PG version, I think, of Deadpool and Deadpool 2 that was sort of re-released, and it was more or less Ryan Reynolds saying, hey, it works, look, see, it works. We don't have to be hard R and everything, but I think this is going to be...
I hope so.
Yeah, I think they're going to have 2 rated versions that one might release later with the other one releasing first. So just seeing the way that they've set this up, it does feel like, because everyone's well aware, regardless what your arguments are, Marvel went to garbage after Endgame when they were bringing in all these diversity and inclusion committees to more or less poke holes in all these stories and all these characters.
It just didn't make sense, that direction that they were going in.
Well, it was like, okay, why was Icarus the bad guy in freaking Eternals? Oh, because it's white male and we got to demonize them and stuff. And then it was like kind of, all right, why is Doctor Strange a support character in his sequel? Oh, because we want more female inclusion and America Chavez and just stupid stuff like that where you don't recast T'Challa. You just make his support characters take the lead, which doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then you're hearing all this stuff now about this new Captain America movie, which has not got Steve Rogers in it. It's Falcon. It's Sam Wilson's like in there as like you didn't need Sam to adopt that Captain America title. He was fine as the Falcon.
Yeah, they stopped caring about story.
Yeah, they just were like pushing an agenda, and it was just getting so frustrating to the point where, what do you get by the end of all this? You get the Marvels, a box office bomb.
You get
because
She-Hulk as well.
Everyone was just sick of this towards the end because you're basically going in to watch, whether it's on a TV show or whether it's in the cinema, someone pointing their finger at you from the screen going, see?
Yeah, they were putting in a message that was stupid.
And it's like gotten to that point where now the audience is gone. Like, how do you go from billion-dollar movies down to just million-dollar movies? And you're going through extensive reshoots to cut out all the lecturing that you put into these movies, and now like we've got Deadpool coming out that's basically, it feels like they're going to do the whole sort of, this is how we're going to reset the whole universe, this is how we're going to do it, and we're going to have Wade be the one that screws up like whatever timeline and stuff. So
I hope that they can bring back that magic of Marvel that we had at the beginning.
Well, you look at where Iron Man was, where that started, and that first Captain America movie and that first Thor movie, even too with the exception of Edward Norton, like that first Incredible Hulk movie, that tone and that legitimately like
amazing story.
Yeah, playing very strongly into the source material where you're bringing all these writers and stuff who've never read a comic in their lives. Are trying to go as far away from the source material to put in their own agenda garbage.
Promoted by influencers who have also never read the source material.
Yeah, and it's
like terrible.
It's sort of like, well, I wonder why the audience has turned around and said, no, we don't want to watch this, because every time we say, yeah, I don't like this, we're getting labelled as, oh, you're sexist and you're homophobic, you're transphobe, you're this, you're that, and stuff. And it's like, all right, well, why is the audience left now? Because they're sick of getting insulted when they're pointing out, like, this is bad. It's like, how dare you call it bad?
Yeah. It's like, it's just a bad story that you've written. And
you know that there's a good chance that's all this movie's going to be throwing, like,
I hope
so much, like, executives don't know. There's executives that are accountants that have no idea, well, why did this make money? We're slapping logos on it like Marvel and even Star Wars and all this stuff, and people aren't coming out to watch it now. These used to be billion-dollar projects. and now they're not. They're $1 million projects that are costing like tons to make, and they're not even making back the money it made to try and get it done. But it's just me, like I'm making it clear why you and I are like, I'm not really interested in going to
Yeah.
see that and stuff. We didn't see the Marvels. We didn't bother watching Miss Marvel. We didn't bother watching She-Hulk. You were really like, nah.
Oh, I
I'm not
love the
sitting-
comic She-Hulk, and they've just like
Yeah.
from the trailer, I was like, this is bad. I couldn't. Oh,
So
makes me angry.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where fans are like, you know what? I might go back and watch Buffy.
Yep.
I might go back and watch like some of my favorite shows like Stargate, and watch Superman and Lois, Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman, and Smallville.
Even the first
And-
season of Superman and Lois was amazing.
And yeah, I've got 10 years off, you know, the MCU, starting with Iron Man and ending with Endgame. And before that, X-Men 1, 2, maybe not so
Yeah.
much 3, but, you know, Days of Future Past, X-Men First Class, you know, Deadpool, like
We're just going back and watch like Aliens
Yeah.
and freaking Red Sonja and all the
Terminator 2.
yep.
That's where it ends. It's Terminator 1 and 2.
That's it.
There's nothing after that. And yeah, I'm still kind of like, I'm holding out hope for Deadpool 3, but I'm not going to be surprised. It's like, well, yep. You know, there's so many bait and switch films that we've
I don't know.
gone
It's
to
literally
watch.
called Deadpool and Wolverine, so you know they're gonna be there.
Yeah, like I've argued it before. Thor: Love and Thunder should have been Thor versus Gore. Shouldn't have been Thor with Valkyrie and Lady Thor and whatever Taika Waititi's garbage rock character was. Like, you know, just you're not getting people who love the characters and know the source material. You're just getting randoms off the street
Yeah.
and casting them as directors and writers and actors and stuff. And, you know, like, did you hear any kind of positive coming out about Echo and stuff? Like,
No.
and hearing like, what is it, Agatha House of Darkness or whatever it's called. It's like, who is
Why?
asking for these
Yeah.
stupid freaking like projects? Like, we're going to see all of that before we see a Nova,
Yeah.
live action Nova introduced. We saw Reed Richards get introduced in Multiverse of Madness and gets killed off because he put his hands on you know, Scarlet Witch. And
Yeah.
just, it's so sad to see, like, you know, the introduction of Charles Xavier, which I was like, oh my God, this is really cool. And then he gets killed off, and I'm like, you know, I think I'm done. I've had my fill of this kind of disrespect. And it's the old saying, without respect, we reject. And it's like, I'm sorry. You take a look at Miss Kathleen Kennedy and see what she's done. You should have
Yeah.
could have learnt from her mistakes and stuff. But, you know, it's just me rambling off and making it clear why we haven't really been doing too much reactions and too much reviews and stuff. But, well, I mean, we've got an invite to see Madam Web.
Yeah, we're gonna go see that.
We're gonna
We'll
see
check it
that.
out.
We'll give it a quick 10-second review, maybe on the drive home, but
It could be good.
yes.
Who knows?
Who knows? But anyway, this trailer, it looks interesting.
It does look good, and I'm hoping that we get a lot more of those like funny Ryan Reynolds quibs.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's going great.
I don't want to be sitting there just like kind of, all right, let's just see if this can impress me or bring me back into it, because I've been burnt
I'm just gonna
too
let
much.
go of all of it and
Yeah.
just enjoy it.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But yeah, July I think is coming out.
July, yes.
Yep. And
So yeah, just check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch.
and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.